Welcome to the final part of the Ultimate Guide series for Miscreated, the 2021 edition, where I've taught you everything I know, and today I will be crunching all the information down. But to start this episode, we have crafted 5 C4s for ourselves. Unfortunately, we didn't get any ammo, like any C4 airdrops. But guys, since this is not my server, I said I was going to craft 20 C4s to raid a base, but me getting the loot or destroying everyone's vehicles doesn't help me, because the person or the clan playing on the server regularly will just go and build the vehicles back up and put it back in the base, okay? That responsibility is up to you for the server that you play on, okay? Very important for you to use your time as effectively as possible, enjoy yourself, and then raid those bases to clear those vehicles and put that clan under pressure. Within a week, I've got the best gear you can have. I mean, the military helmet would have given me 55% protection. The scavenge helmet gives me 65. I just got it from another server. In my kiosk. Okay, but it looks like this guy's been raided. I wanted to target him. Yes. Definitely seems like he's been raided. Oh. That's weird. You want to tell me this is clean water in it? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, but clearly he's been raided. So we're going to move on to our next base. And all I'm going to show you guys today is how to get through a level of walls, plated walls with 4C4. And then hopefully there's a vehicle behind it so that I can show you how to destroy the vehicle, especially if the guy is hoarding vehicles. Then I'll show you how to create a chain reaction and let all the vehicles blow each other up, which will hurt him big time. So let's go look for a base that we can raid. Okay guys, an airdrop has just landed, but because we didn't do the quad strategy, building up a quad very quickly, there's no way you're gonna get to the drops without a vehicle, guys. So the strategy that I showed you to build up quads is very, very important. And now I'm trying to find out where this guy will have his vehicles. There is a person on the server. Let's listen. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear a movement? I think I heard a movement. Well, time waits for no one, boys. Let's do this. This should do it. Okay, so he's got no vehicles in here, guys. I was really hoping that he had vehicles in here. Maybe he has vehicles in there, but it doesn't really matter. That's how you get through the outer layer. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to destroy a vehicle once you get to the vehicle. Okay, once you get to the vehicle, I'll show you how to destroy a vehicle. Okay boys, I've run the map to death already, and I found 4 bases that have been raided in the last week. The time that I've been on this server, 4 bases. There was one base where the guy was protecting his vehicle with still wooden walls. Yeah, he didn't upgrade it yet, but they blew up his vehicle. You know, they just threw grenades over and blew up his vehicle inside his garage. And I'm trying to find another vehicle to show you guys how easy it is to start a chain reaction. But you guys can see there is one clan raiding absolutely everyone, and it's not bad of them at all, guys. They are actively playing. They are actively competing for control of the server, and if you are not willing to stand up to Negan and friends, then a survival game is not for you. Like, a lot of these bases have been raided in the last, I would say, week. So clearly they haven't found my base yet. Because, yeah, then they would be able to raid it quite easily, since since it won't take a heck of a lot of C4s to raid me. But yeah, I made the mistake of not building up a quad immediately when I came onto the server. So I couldn't compete. I couldn't compete for the airdrops and kill them, you know, but it doesn't really matter if I kill them. They'll just, they'll just build the stuff back up. So, short tips. Like I said in the beginning, make sure you use a pistol that does above 34 damage or more, so that you can kill mutants with one headshot. Okay, if your gun does 33 damage or 32, then you're gonna have to use another bullet. 45 ammo is a great way to do it. You can just buy it at the trader, okay? And yeah, the M9A1 doesn't do it. I'm not sure about the 9mm. But yeah, like the AP85 or whatever, try and use the new pistols. The new pistols are definitely better. Considering how they sound, okay? The new guns are definitely great when it comes to sound. So yeah, make sure your pistol does more than that. And then yes, your primary weapon, you've got two choices. Basically an AR. I like the AK-5D because the Reaver is of course the best for anti-personnel firing. Okay, so if you want something with great auto fire, great recoil control because it can take all the attachments, then a Reaver is fantastic. If you want something that packs a punch against a vehicle and shoots through any window, then use the AKM, okay, or Dictator. And I will explain to you why later. And then for your secondary, sniper is a very, very good idea. Doesn't really matter what sniper you use, but I mean the M40 and the A-Core are one of the most powerful, are the two most powerful sniper rifles of the game. The A-Core, I don't know if they changed it. I haven't focused on it, but I think the A-Core, the scope is a little bit bigger. So I love the A-Core. And then, yeah, but a hunting rifle or anything, you know, will pack a punch. And at the moment, even if you've got an A-Core, you're still going to need to shoot a person twice in the head if they're wearing a military helmet. Okay, but if they're not wearing a military helmet, you'll be able to kill them. Now, what you can swap for the sniper rifle is a grenade launcher. Okay, grenade launcher is rare. But yeah, grenade launcher is very, very powerful, especially if you go to drops and the clan always comes there with an armored truck, okay? If you see a clan going after airdrops with an armored truck or, yeah, or a police vehicle, then a grenade launcher will be priceless. Because you'll be able to blow out all their wheels with one grenade launcher round. And you'll be able to, if you hit it in the middle, you'll be able to kill everyone. So even if there's 6 people in the back and 2 in the front, or I think the armored truck is 4 at the back, 2 in the front, yeah, you can take out 6 people with one grenade launcher round, okay? Doesn't matter how many are in that cop car. If you get a direct hit on the cop car, you will kill everyone inside the cop car. So yeah, grenade launcher, definitely worth it. It can kill a person close range very, very easily. But I mean, it's basically meant for vehicles. And a grenade trap works perfectly as well. If you feel someone is following you, you know, but you guys are at a range, climb out, you know, having a grenade trap on you is always a nice idea. You know, climb out, place it on the road, drive on, maybe they follow you, you know, and if you hear a big explosion, then you can go and loot them. Now, to get to the secrets, the reason I told you guys to use original pickaxes and hatchets, especially pickaxes, you know, because you can turn any secondary weapon into a repair kit, is because it does more damage. Okay, that is the main reason for it. A crafted pickaxe only does 20. But an original pickaxe does more. So for raiding purposes, definitely a better option. Then the reason I told you an AK is an anti-vehicle gun is because you need 5.56 or higher to go through a cop car's window. And then when it comes to an armored truck, which you guys will experience on full servers, because the clans that focus the drops do usually have armor trucks. Yeah, with an armored truck, I've heard people say, you know, they used an M249, like 3 M249s on an armored truck. It doesn't penetrate the armored truck, guys. It's like you're shooting blanks. If you want to take a vehicle out, if you want to use an M249, focus the wheels, okay? You will be able to destroy all the wheels, but if you focusing on the windows, you know, yeah, if you're focusing on the windows or the truck itself, it's not going to do anything to the truck. So, AK, when you're having problems with people with vehicles, especially cop cars and armored trucks, AKM and a Dictator is your go-to, you know, is your go-to vehicle, because it's only AK rounds and Acorn M40 rounds that goes through an armored truck. Okay, I haven't really tested the hunting rifle and the Renegade, you know, to see if they go through, but yeah, if you want to make sure that you'll be able to kill someone through an armored truck's window, use an Acorn M40 or an AK, AKM, or basically a Dictator. Okay, you need the high caliber rounds to get through the windows. Okay, and when it comes to raiding, make sure you always throw the C4 in the middle corner of 4 walls, because you're getting the max amount of value out of it. Not only are you going to destroy all 4 walls, but even the 2 platforms or the 4 platforms. Okay, because the platforms are on pillars, so you'll hurt all 4 platforms under, you know, at the back as well, which makes a major difference. Okay, so make sure you damage as many parts as possible, because the splash damage of the C4 dissipates very, very quickly with distance. And then, yes, most high tier vehicles respawn in about 2 hours if they are destroyed. So if you destroy someone's vehicle, don't go rushing and go looking for it. Give it at least an hour if it's not, you know, if it's not a very important vehicle, and at least 2 hours if it's in an important vehicle. To play it safe, wait 2 hours. Okay, any vehicle that you destroy will respawn in 2 hours. You see these random guys? Okay, well, he's getting stuck there, but you can normally go around the back of him. Okay, but on official servers they can't catch you, so it doesn't really matter. You can turn around and shoot them, but I'm not in the mood to shoot him, so I'll just wait for him to hit the border. Metal parts. Metal parts only start spawning after half an hour. Okay? And then the longer the server is up, the more there will be. Okay? So don't look for metal parts as soon as the server restarts. Wait at least an half an hour, and then you start, you know, and then you start looking for them. If you never see metal parts on a server after 2 hours, just know that someone is checking all the spawn points and dragging, you know, every single metal part that's worth it to their base. So yeah, wait a half an hour, and then you go wild and compete for those metal parts. If you have an idea, if you can't beat the guys, but you have an idea where they go for the metal parts, then place traps in front of the, you know, if there's only one way to get to the metal parts, place grenade traps there or C4 traps, you know, to hurt them big time. That will slow them, that will slow them down a bit. So if you've placed all the traps, official server won't tell you once someone has died, but my server and other modded servers will tell you when someone's died. So gives you a little bit of an advantage concerning that. And I am looking my butt off here for a vehicle. So let's just see. If you want a Malgadino's, the northern bunker is the go-to place. As you saw, I cleared the bunker with a stun grenade. All the rooms that the brutes are in, just run through the room, that they can't do anything to you. Turn all the ammunition, every single ammo type that you don't want to prioritize, turn it into gunpowder. So if you want to use an AK and a Reaver and an M40, don't turn AK rounds, 5.56 rounds, or M40 rounds into gunpowder. But everything else, turn that into gunpowder. Okay? If you want to focus on SMGs like the OMP and stuff like that, then turn all the 5.56 into gunpowder. Decide which guns you want to focus on, and then all the other ammo. Okay? You turn into gunpowder to get to C4 very, very easily. Explore the map, because there are a lot of areas that have got quite a bit of C4, quite a lot of C4 in one location. Around Sultan, just go wide around Sultan. Yeah, you can already see 2 pirate ores right here, so this is already telling you that's a nice area. And yeah, again, when you're trying to take out a vehicle, go for the wheels. If you haven't got the right ammo to penetrate, if you want to use an M249, always go for the wheels. And if it's not an armored truck, you know, then go for the windows. But if you struggle to hit people or to kill people through a window, just go for the wheels. You are outside of the vehicle. They have to hop out of the vehicle. And when they hop out of the vehicle, they have to equip their weapon. So all you want to do is you want to make sure that they hop out of the vehicle. Even if you know someone is driving up and down, you know, or bothering you in a certain street, like people are driving around the south constantly, you know, to kill nakeds. Make a stand. Place a grenade trap in the road. Wait for them, okay? If you know at this time they always do the same thing, place a grenade trap in the road, okay? Wait for them to come by. Kill them all. Yeah, I promise you, the day you place a C4 trap on a road, an armored truck drives over it and 6 people falls out of the vehicle, you'll be extremely happy. Okay, you won't be able to carry everything, but you'll be extremely happy. Yes, and later, like I said, in January, I'm creating the perfect South African server for any, for any South Africans. And although Europeans and Americans might have 200 to 300 ping, if you've got a fiber line that's stable, you won't really feel it. Okay, I have played on servers where I had 300 ping. 200 and below is the perfect spot, but I've played on servers with 300 ping and it hasn't got a major effect. Okay, so if you want to experience the perfect server, it will be launching in January at some point. It will be an SA server, and then if you want to create an American server or a European server that's exactly the same as that server, you can just contact me in my DMs. I will give you the Steam IDs that you need to add to your hosting.cfg file, and then you create the server that will have the maximum survival aspects to it. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed the series. Again, if you're wondering about anything, I hope through the 7 days enough people have left comments so that I've answered, okay, most of your questions. Very important is just remember, the further you away from a person, the less damage you do. Okay, this game has got quite aggressive damage reduction at a distance. Okay, so if you're standing 200 meters away from a person, and shooting him with an M40, you know, don't think you're going to kill him with 2 shots, okay? Just remember, distance has got an effect. But if that bothers you, like I will do on the perfect server that I'm creating, I will make the A core and the M40 damage high, so I can edit all the damage. I'm going to change all the damages of all the weapons to make the caliber bullets very accurate, you know, so that I can maybe change an A core to 200 damage. It should kill a person in the chest, you know, realistically. If he's got armor on, you know, if he's got a flak vest on, then he'll be able to take the shot. And then, you know, it's a way to counter the damage reduction on sniper rifles, because normally you want to snipe people from far away, but, you know, doesn't feel so immersive when you can't kill a person at a certain distance. But yes, there's a lot of things we can talk about in my Discord, and I appreciate all the time you spent with me. And yeah, rest of the year I will be showing you all the highlights on my European server, Ultimate Hardcore Survival server by Matthias. And then in January I'll be launching my Ultimate South African server, you know, which will be a combination of everything that I've learned. And of course it takes a heck of a lot of time. Okay, definitely takes a heck of a lot of time to edit every single file, okay, to turn it into the game you want. But I have got a Patreon page now and a join button down below, but the tiers are exactly the same. So whether you decide to click the join button, you know, and give YouTube 30% of whatever the tier level is, you can do that because it's easier for you. But if you want to have, you know, if you want to make sure that your money gets used to the max, then of course Patreon takes less, and you know, we can have a more personalized relationship on Patreon, you know, where you, depending on what tier you choose, you know, the tiers are much better explained. My goals are much better explained, you know, and doesn't matter what happens, you know, we will always stay in contact. And yes, the $5 tier is basically just to increase the content, you know, let me get a better equipment, better mics, start streaming on Twitch one day, and keep up servers, you know, that you guys love playing on, not only on Miscreated, but any game that I cover in the future. And then the $10 tier has got a way for you to spend time with me. Once a month, you can talk to me on Discord about anything that you want to talk about, or we can play together, okay? One-on-one for 1 hour each month. My time is very restricted, and that's the only reason I decided to do that. And then on the $25 tier, you can personally play with me for an hour every 2 weeks, and then what game I cover next, you have got a major say on. And of course, I can't remember where is the deep water here, but in any case, yeah. And then of course on the $25 tier, only the $25 tiers can vote on what game I should cover next, and I will listen to the investor tier. Okay, so if there are 10 $25 tiers and 4 of them, you know, the majority says I must play 7 Days to Die, I will play 7 Days to Die. If they say I must play whatever, you know, I'll play it and cover it. But in any case, guys, yeah, I've ignored Patreon and the join button for a long time, because I could have added a join button when I was on 1,000 subscribers. I could have opened a Patreon long ago, but I'm in the right place now where I know exactly where I want this channel to go, and the only thing that's stopping me is funds, you know. And yeah, So I just decided to let my pride go and yeah, put it out there. It's up to you. It's completely your choice. But it was my decision to start it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the rest of the year, and I'm still going to give you a lot of creative series on every single game out there that I think is great value for money. So I'll see you guys later. I hope I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Cheers, guys. Oh yes, sorry. One last thing. If anyone wants the gear, okay, if anyone wants the gear that I've got on me, and if anyone wants my base, just let me know. I'll connect to the server. I am going to log out right here. That's the Woodhaven Bridge. Okay, I'm going to log out right here. You know, you can join the server. I'll give you all my gear, and then we can clan up, you know, and I'll give you the base as well. There's one last thing, if you'd like. Cheers.